Well, as I always say, the second or third time's a charm. Google rejected. Yeah. NSA got their nose in my asshole again. That's why I call the elders on this one. Oh, God. So I recorded it on a recorder to show the people there, the kids growing up that are starting gangs. That's why the Indians are so watched. It's terrible. And as I've told you many times, man, when I went to CRC on a falsely imprisoned charge in level Camp 3 with child molesters, murderers, rapists, we call them cheat tree jumpers, child molesters, chomos. They might as well just go to protective custody. I did 22 days in all. I'm not proud of it. My wife comes to visit me after 2 months because she had a day to herself. And she goes, "Why are you in orange with a t-shirt on? All these guys are out here with blues on, and you're behind glass." I said, "You know why?" She goes, "You finally did it?" I said, "Yeah." I whooped his ass all over the place. That's beside the point, man. When you all go get your shit together. Oh yeah, by the way, that probation officer don't have a job. Right now he's saying soup line, excuse me, or stupid line, one of the two. Because he fucked up over medications I'm supposed to take. My real probation officer was dying. He was in a hospital, so I was seeing supervisors. And he had, "Oh, can you give a urine test?" Sure, I went that day because I knew one was coming. Yeah, because see, my real probation officer said, "Fuck it, it's a waste of time." Yeah, I see it. I give him yearly printouts of my medicines for like the last 5 years. And he's like, "Wow, okay, no problem." But this guy didn't even take a peek into the file cabinet of my real probation. I was dying, okay, in the hospital of Parkinson's disease. It was the end. The end, my friend. God bless him. He was a good man. And that's all there is to it. But anyway, I gave you a lot of clips today on Facebook. This is the whole point of it, of what's going on around you. And that's just the beginning point. There's actually nothing compared to what I really have. Some of them are 6 months old, a year old. So with it being that old, you ought to see what I got now. Well, talk about martial law and things like that. And you guys just don't want to pay attention. And thank God that me and Sassy came back as gangbusters, and you can't stop us now. Ain't nothing you can do no more. You can't call no more of my doctors. You can't put no fake shit in there on me. Because you know what? It's all changed now. So I got a license to fly this one. And this one towards the government, NSA, the CIA, the FBI, the Congress and the Senate, all of them. You've been dictated to since the day you were born. Get up at 8, eat breakfast, eat lunch at noon. Eat. And that's why we got the fattest fucking population on here, because all these kids know how to do is come home and get a bunch of mussies and a bunch of sodas and sit in front of the TV and play Xbox. Ask any of my friends. They know it, and they admit it. It's the truth. America's the fattest, laziest country in the world. 99% of the military comes from poor because they can't find a job or nothing, so they say, "Fuck it, I might as well go kill." And that's what they do. And that's what we've always done since the day I was born in 57. And it's kind of odd, I'm 57 now, and I was born in 1957. Yeah, I'm an old fuck. All right? But I got a fucking brain. Where's yours going? You're playing on Vaughn all day. You're not giving out no true facts about nothing. So I tell you what, 5, 8 clips on Facebook, which this is going to follow up with. But the last one, Google denied because I came up with too many facts. They didn't like it. I thought YouTube was We the People, but Google owns it. Said it was too long. Oh, what a fucking lie. It was only a 22-minute marker. I got plenty of them like that. So, Google, I got a license to fly in both. There's one. And there's two. For all y'all motherfuckers that don't, excuse my language, for all you fools on the hill that can't smile as you kill, there's a lot better saying. You better start smiling. As I've always told you, when the music's over, it's the end. As Jim Morrison said, the end. Think about it. All you children out there having kids, you're being stupid because you want to end up at a FEMA camp. I gave you so many clips on Facebook on Ron Kidwell. Not Colton Kidwell. That's my son that hates my guts. My David, he was in jail and stuff and everything when I was born. That's such a fucking lie. That is such a fucking lie. Fuck you, Ron. I will never fucking talk to you again, you little prick. And your retarded mother. Just because you was born a millionaire and I divorced your mom because money don't buy love. That bitch is crazy. And there's nothing to help her. All right? When you going to realize that, Ron? And you let her move in the house on 305 Gates Road? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Where the fuck did you come from with your white hair that you bleach out every fucking 2 months to look like you do? And you put on them little pretty pig shoes. Yeah, I was right there, man. Talks all about me. Oh my day was in jails all his life, blah, 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 blah. Well, in total, I think I've been in jails about 4 months of my life, so frick off. Frick off, Ron. Wake up and smell the shit. Why don't you know half of what I do? All right? How come you're dealing with your own personal world and you don't give a fuck what's going on around you? I think it's time you woke up and smelled the shit. I'm telling you now, Ron, a.k.a. Colton Kidwell, disregard your last name. You know what? I'll disregard you, period. I don't care how much money you got, how much land you got. Well, land helps a lot. I got 1,900 acres to go to. But you don't know nothing about living off the land. Nothing. And you better get your act together, young man. I'm glad you went through college at the same place I went. Big fucking deal. You sure weren't president. I don't believe. I haven't looked the stats up on that when he was looking to be the president of Oxford University. Yes, that's where I went to school at. He's a butthead. He's a liar. And he was born into millions of dollars. My ex-father-in-law worked for Senator John Glenn. Is his federal lawyer for 15 years. He bought 78 acres for $1,900 in the 60s. They were selling 20 years ago 7-acre lots for $58,000. Self-made millionaire. And Ronnie collected a third. Karen collected a third, Sherry collected a third, and piffed. But you come up with a bunch of stupid motherfuckers where they think their money's going to save your ass. Not. With martial law effect and the civilian army effect comes in over all this shit. I have so many dozens more clips on so many different YouTubes. It's unfreaking believable. And every time I watch it, man, I just freak out. I'm like, man, how come people don't see this? There's only one man. He's a very simple man. He's a complex individual. He just thinks I'm a butthead again. Well, news for you, big boy. You better fucking wake up. I'm up on it every single day. Jesus Christ. Man, I shed more hair than a goddamn horse does. Look at this shit. That's a piece of my hair holding that up. I lose more and it just keeps coming back, but it's going in the wintertime. We all should change the subject a little bit to make you not all so upset and think I'm a fucking asshole. I'm not. Ass Slowhand. Yeah, Mr. Eric Clapton. Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. Fucking wake up. Fucking wake up. Do something. Go down to Fountain Square if you live in Ohio by Cincinnati, where 23,000 approximately every 45 minutes walk across and buy you a $35 fucking license to go and speak as you want or play music or whatever you want to do. I want to go down and speak, but I'm not healthy enough right now. My knee can't take it. I'm barely walking properly again after almost a year, 18 months. You know, in this house I've been stuck in for a long, long time. By the time I leave it, it's to go to a doctor and get more bullshit answers because it can't be fixed. So I deal with it. I walk real good though. I walk every day. As I go past the library, which is beautiful right across from my backyard, all the heroin dealers sit on the steps there. What's wrong with the police anymore? They're supposed to serve and protect. Oh, they'll serve you and whip your ass. I've had that done several times for no reason. And they sure don't protect. It's like I had a detective here like 2 weeks ago about an individual that's fucking with me online and calling doctors and shit. And I got some more for you because the detective I called knew her personally because she's done this too many times. She tries to ruin people's lives because she's miserable herself. Tisk, tisk. Bad girl. Bad, bad, bad girl. I'm just telling you, don't ever say that you are homeless because they'll take you straight to a family camp. You better be locked and loaded when the civilian army comes out, just like Hitler did at the SS. And people to come home. Daddy never came back. One of those boys that were in the civilian army for Hitler, which was a buck private in Austria and came to Germany and was a dictator. They'd sit there and they'd throw him in an oven, and all they'd give you is a box full of ashes, and the only reason you knew who it was the ray ring inside. They knew they'd been delivered. Don't have an opinion. I'm waiting for him to knock on my door anytime. Anytime. I'm ready. But are you ready for me? I don't think so. Is that clear enough for you motherfuckers? Huh? You better watch your back. You disgust me. To let this keep going on. United we stand, divided we fall, and we are falling. This country's dead, and you know it. So, Saint Fu and get a real job, like your big brother Bob or something. I don't know what to tell you, but you better start paying attention.